One of the things you want to see is whether they'll do something different than they did that time. They went back to double, and Shaq made the pass to Kobe.
Ryan ends up with it, digs his way on the baseline, and uses the glass, tipped up inside. Shaq again!
Right here, when the ball comes into Shaq, he's not in the paint, so they don't want to really just go down a double team. You see Doug Christie's, he's standing there because Kobe allows him to. He just takes his eye off Kobe for a second.
Galloping the other way, good feed to Williams. Williams at three, missing everything on the play. And wrestled inside, turn away by Shaq. Threw it away to Christie, feeds for Weber for two.
And it looks like Shaq in the first two possessions is waiting to see what Sacramento's doing defensively. If they're going to double him or anything, he's not fighting for that good position. If he just forgets about the double team and gets any position he wants, they can't guard him.
Most little men have that kind of foot agility, don't they?
Most little guys, but Shaq is very unique. He's not just big, but he's very talented.
But Shaq played a smart move. He didn't even reach up to try to get him. He let him go by.
Kobe inside. What a play by Kobe Bryant.
We saw in the pregame that Ori stole the ball from him, and right there, Easy Fisher taking it from him as he put it with his left hand.
He's really moved in. They came in and reached. Christie just tagged him. If you're going to try to stop him, out there also.
Lakers are biggest lead. Christie drives inside the lane.
He was so in tune to stopping Jason Kidd, and then in game one, I thought he was too in tune to just stopping Kobe. He needs to try to create some offense in his own right.
Particularly with Shaq in there. Make Shaq play some defense. He'll block some shots, but he certainly will get the foul trouble a lot faster. Chris has too many moves inside. I'd rather see him attack the basket and take the ball inside.
Like right there.
Oh, I better watch out for sure.
Shaq gives to Fisher. And Kobe from outside, 4 points, leaning into traffic. Shot clock at 5. Fisher and Williams. Good move by Fisher to free himself of the defense. They'll join Fisher, Shaq, Kobe inside to Ori. Ryan Shaw is the fifth Laker on the floor. And Ori inside with the bank shot that won't drop. Shaq inside. They've got 6. Here comes Williams, 3 on 3, behind the back to Stojakovic for 2. And Shaq in there to collect the rebound. Kobe at the other end, dancing inside the lane. O'Neal again, another rebound. Shaq has 11. Kobe for 2. 15 seconds to play in the first quarter. O'Neal losing the ball again. Christie driving on the backpedaling Bryant, lost it with Ori, vacuuming it in. Shaw to Shaq.
He takes the ball from Christie right there, knocks it loose from him. They get the outlet going. Shaw just attacks the basket, and Shaq, they can't stop him.
And can do what he's doing right now anytime he wants to do it.
Dancing inside, out to Fisher, up to Shaw for 3. Rebound Weber is the... And Bobby Jackson streaking the other way.
You know, one thing about, we keep talking about defending Shaq, and I know we're harping on that, but as Bobby Jackson, it's a great shot.
Jackson the other way. Going for 2. Bobby Jackson lucked out, got the rebound, and feeds to Stojakovic for 3. The rebound inside, claimed by the aggressive rookie Turkoglu, kicks it back to Pollard, and Jackson controls. Turkoglu uncovered for 3.
Danny, that the Kings were playing so blasé that the Lakers have caught that disease, and now they're being a little lackadaisical.
Great block by Pollard. Here comes Turkoglu, losing it inside.
But these guys have really come up and provided some energy throughout the season, but in the playoffs in particular. That's why I think they're a much better team this year than last year.
7-0 Sacramento run. Devin George and Teron Lue have now come in.
Chris has too many talents not to utilize that part of his game.
A steal, another Laker turnover. Stojakovic with Lue defending, and the Kings have come back from 10 down and taken the lead, their first lead tonight.
I'm about ready to wear him out when I see him at halftime.
He fits right in with the LA crowd.
Oh, yeah. Most of those people aren't talking to anybody. That's profiling, Danny.
Turkoglu hit. Sacramento has started the second quarter 6 of 8 from the field after shooting only 19% in the first quarter.
Well, I tell you what, Sacramento with Stojakovic and Turkoglu's been huge. In game 1, he had a great offensive game and just energizing this team. He's made a factor.
Lakers 5-1. Here comes Weber. 8 points. And defended by Grant. Driving inside is Chris Weber.
See him put the same kind of energy on the box outs in the defensive end.
Lue caught in a trap. Stolen by Turkoglu. Down court for Bobby Jackson. Gliding in for the 2.
And he's missed 3 lay-ins. The last 3 shots he's had are shots he normally makes.
3 real good looks.
But they're playing much better right now, and they're doing a good job of keeping Shaq out of the mix. They've double-teamed him when he's caught the ball on the low. When they can keep him in feet.
Fisher spoon feeds Fox inside. Jackson swerving, driving. Weber can't get it, and then taps it up and in. Shaq only has 2 points in the second quarter after putting in 14. Fisher drives inside, missing the jam. And a steal. Derek Fisher had it. Weber knocked him down. Here comes Christian. Over Fox, into Weber, over to D-Box.
Sounds like Danny Ainge. Don't put that on Scotty.
Scotty was saying that Kobe was faking injuries. Here comes O'Neal. So we shoot 32%, Danny. Be this way against the Lakers. Not bad.
I'm not sure I like Weber on O'Neal because they need him to create some offense for him, but maybe he'll start playing defense knowing he's got Shaq. He'll have so much respect for him, and maybe he'll box him out.
Kobe Bryant.
Not pressing. Looked like he was trying to be a star with one play a lot early in the year. Now he's letting it come to him.
Christie goes across the lane. Rebound by Bryant. And here he comes with numbers to the defense. Scooping it up and can't get it to go. Rebound shot inside. Good move by Christie. Down the lane for 2 and ties it at 43 apiece.
No, he's a great athlete. He can penetrate. He's got great quickness and length to finish at the basket. He's just had a tough time tonight finishing.
Fisher trying to beat the buzzer, can't, and we are at halftime. Lakers.
Some guys, some shots like that, but they spent the whole 24-second clock to get that.
Fisher for 3. Rebound Fox to Bryant. Bullets it into Shaq.
Poorly as they play, the Kings are still in this game, and they're on the Lakers' home court.
Here's Weber losing the ball, and out of bounds it goes.
His game, as Coach Adelman does. I mean, I think he's a terrific player, but he has a tough time creating his own offense a lot of times. And right now, he's working hard to get nothing. And he's standing out at the 3-point line right now watching, shooting jump shots.
Another outside shot.
They've got to step their defense up and become more aggressive. Unfortunately, as poorly as they've been playing, they're still in a position where they can do some damage in this game.
Grant, no hustle on that play at all. Bryant, the spin goes airborne, hits.
Jackson and Pollard play with energy every night out. They're not perfect.
You have nothing to lose if you're the Kings by at least when a shot goes up. Go to the offensive boards with 4 guys or 3 guys.
Lakers, Kobe Bryant.
And he's a little bit more patient now in getting those shots.
Lakers shooting 44%. Driving inside.
But Chris Webber's the guy that's got to take charge right now. If they hope to get back into this thing and to do what they need to do, Webber's got to initiate a lot of stuff.
Great save by Fox. Bryant at the other end. Feeds to Shaq. Fouls inside. Tip and try. Grant fighting for it inside in a Sacramento foul. It is beginning.
He crowds him. He knows he's going to get help. He fights over the top of the Pollard screen. What little screen there was.
With 3:20 to play in the third. Christie with a nice move. Jackson. Turkoglu for 3.
Not a bad night.
No. Shaw. Into Shaq. Pollard is there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Howard is scoreless. He now defends O'Neal, as does Turkoglu on a squeeze inside. It doesn't matter. They still find Grant open, and he gets it for 2. And Grant has got 9.
Well, and those are basically hustle baskets. Again, you're talking about second efforts. You're not going to play against a team like the Lakers and give them second and third efforts.
Has Shaq ever played better in his career? Ever?
I think he played this good last year. I mean, this is just behavior right here. Shaq, look at that. I mean,
This is incredible.
Well, they're playing with him now. They're actually literally playing with him. Shaq is having fun.
But if you body him to try to beat him to position and get in front, that's the downside of that. And that's why teams play behind him, because he can spin out and lob, and he creates so much space on that lob.
Jackson.
And you can't play behind him and then let him go to the offensive boards. One of the reasons you play behind a guy, move that he's going through there for that alley-oop.
Kobe inside.
Well, right here, you see Pollard try to bump Shaq right there to keep him from getting low, and he just spins out. And because of the illegal defensive rules, there can be nobody there to help.
Weber winding up the third quarter. Christie by Fox. Firing. Missing. Kobe from 3. knocked away by Ori, hustling inside.
It's happened all game. You can't let that happen.
Well, then here comes the hustle at the other end by Jackson. Gliding by Fisher. Christie cleans it up. Early march.
I'll tell you what, guarding Christie, his knee is going to be tested because Christie is the most active of all the Kings.
Approaching 9 minutes to play, and if the Kings are going to make their move, now is the time to make it. Down by 76-64. Shaq throwing inside. Leaving one player and another, and this time Weber in his wake. So strong, so agile.
Well, and Weber flopped that time, and that's the danger of flopping that near the basket.
They haven't done that a lot in this second half, but Fisher made him pay, knocked it down.
Stojakovic for three. Finally, he nails one.
Assignment of Stojakovic, and Stojakovic just made that shot. He went, what are you guys doing? Don't leave him open.
Shaq throws down a sledgehammer with 36 points tonight.
Well, you got to try to beat him to the position, and that was one of the things that Russell mentioned. Hurry to the position that he likes to get to. Sure, Shaq is strong, but at least make the referee feel that he's pushing you out of that position. But just to let him get there and play behind him, you might as well forget it.
Well, they're laughing at each other coming down the court. I don't know if it's trash talk or what.
Weber from outside again. Weber, a disappointing 8 of 23 shooting night. Great pass, Kobe to Shaq.
See, Rick Adelman is saying, don't pressure the ball, sag back a little bit. And, you know, that doesn't give them all the energy that they want on defensive end. But when they're extended.
Through Pollard, approaching 5 minutes to play here in game 2. And like a year ago, as Jackson launches a long-distance shot and buries it from outside. It's a 2-point shot.
The difficulty in guarding Shaq is the fact that if you stay behind him and try to out-muscle him, you can't do it. If you try to out-quick him, he's quick for a person that size also.
Stojakovic inside finds 2.
But they've got to be far more aggressive, and they should have started that tonight.
But it is only a 12-point game with a little under 4 minutes to play.
Well, and that's the pity of it. Even with all of what Shaq has done, they have been within striking distance.
And I got to believe that you got to make Shaq make free throws if he gets the ball any deeper.
Fox and Stojakovic, one of the much talked about matchups, and an air ball by Fox. Here comes Jackson trying to get it to single digits off the Barry, and good! And the Kings to within 8. O'Neal, with a good look at hook shot. Weber, Stojakovic, they got a hit here. And they do. Stojakovic has 20 points. Lakers have not hit a three-point shot all night long. 0 of 10. Stojakovic parried for 3. Rebound, aggressively Pollard inside. With the screen for Stojakovic, who's quickly braced upon by Fox. Another Pollard screen, another Stojakovic shot. Rebound by Grant.
But at least they were active in trying to do it. If they had done that earlier in the game, they would have even been in a better position. Before, they weren't even going to the offensive board.
Bobby Jackson's been a star tonight for the Kings. 14 points in 32 minutes on the fly. Down it goes.
And this is where in game 1 I thought there was a little disorganization. Is it Kobe's game right now or is it Shaq's? It's been Shaq's game the whole time. Do they want Shaq to shoot free throws? They got to foul Shaq the second he touches it.
Fox thought about 3, switches inside. To Sacramento. Fox hits the first
round series, but Sabonis plays it better because he's got the body. Aggressive on the defensive end. It's going to create some open opportunities for him on offense.
Weber throws it inside. Pollard tries to grind his way up.
Hope that they miss the outside shots and get them in the running game because they can't.
Comes better prepared. And even though it would seem like there's a blowout at hand, it is still in single digits as Perry throws up a 3 and hits it. Nails a 3 with 8 seconds remaining. Squirrel.
I don't believe that's going to happen in Sacramento, and I believe the Sacramento.
You would play that zone that they're going to put in next year.
Jackson for 3, the miss. Rebound saved by Fox, caught by Grant. That's over.